The year is 1775. A ragtag group of colonists, fueled by defiance and a yearning for liberty, dare to challenge the might of the British Empire. The shot heard round the world had echoed from Lexington to Concord, igniting the flames of revolution. The American Revolutionary War was ablaze. In the early years, the tide seemed to favor the British. Their disciplined redcoats, backed by a vast empire's resources, won victories. The spirit of the rebellion flickered. The Continental Army, undermanned and outgunned, desperately needed a victory. Their prayers would be answered on the hallowed grounds of Saratoga, New York. In the fall of 1777, two crucial battles would unfold. These clashes would determine the fate of the fledgling nation. They would become a turning point in the annals of history. These were the battles that would come to define a revolution. On the American side stood General Horatio Gates. A capable leader, Gates assumed command of the northern department of the Continental Army. His task, to stop the British advance from Canada. Facing him was a formidable adversary, General John Burgoyne, a British general known for his charisma and aggressive tactics. Burgoyne was confident in victory. He aimed to sever New England from the rest of the colonies, but the Americans had a secret weapon, Benedict Arnold. Though his name would later be synonymous with treason at Saratoga, Arnold was a fiery patriot. His courage and tactical brilliance would prove decisive. The stage was set. Two armies, driven by conviction and ambition, prepared for a clash that would echo through the ages. The fate of a nation hung in the balance. Burgoyne's plan was audacious. He aimed to sweep down from Canada, splitting the colonies in two. The first clash, the Battle of Freeman's Farm on September 19, 1777, was a brutal affair. The Americans, utilizing the forested terrain to their advantage, fought with ferocity. They inflicted heavy casualties on the advancing British. Despite the setback, Burgoyne pressed on. He believed reinforcements were imminent. But time was running out. The Americans, bolstered by reinforcements of their own, were emboldened by their stand. Then came the decisive clash. On October 7th, the Battle of Bemis Heights erupted. Arnold, defying orders, led a daring charge that smashed the British lines. Burgoyne, trapped and outmaneuvered, was forced to surrender. Section 4. Saratoga's Ripple Effect, a turning point in the war. The impact of Saratoga was seismic. The improbable victory sent shockwaves across the world. In Europe, the news was met with astonishment. The seemingly invincible British war machine had been brought to its knees by a ragtag army of colonists. The victory provided irrefutable proof that the Americans could stand toe-to-toe with the world's most powerful military. Morale within the Continental Army soared. The victory breathed new life into the revolution, but perhaps the most significant consequence of Saratoga was its impact on international relations. France, eager to see Britain humbled, saw an opportunity. The victory at Saratoga convinced Louis XVI to throw his support behind the American cause. Section 5. A world transformed. The enduring legacy of Saratoga. The Battle of Saratoga wasn't just a military victory, it was a turning point in history. It secured the vital French alliance. This alliance would prove decisive in the war's final years. The influx of French troops, supplies, and naval power would ultimately tip the scales in favor of the Americans. Saratoga's legacy extends far beyond the battlefields of the Revolution. It demonstrated the power of determination. It showed that even the mightiest empires are not invincible. The victory at Saratoga serves as a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who fought for American independence. It stands as a beacon of hope for all who dare to challenge the status quo and fight for freedom.